You are tired, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. You wake up with some kind of a heaviness in your heart. You listen to people's pain. You hold space. You guide. And you genuinely care for people. And you help others. And you help so many but yourself. Every client leaves. There is a piece of you lives with them. Perhaps you have begun questioning yourself. Why am I so exhausted? I love what I'm doing. What's wrong with me? Why does it drain me so much? I journal, I meditate, I do all the spiritual practices. I rest, I eat well, I attend the retreat. Why am I so exhausted? The heaviness returns. The exhaustions visit you quite often, not because something that you're doing is wrong, but because there's something you have never questioned. What if your exhaustion has nothing to do with helping people? What if exhaustion has something to do with the person you believe that you have to be? The helper, the rescuer, the supporter, the one who always provides, the one who always has to solve the problems, the one who has to always to fix everything, the one who has to carry all the burdens, the one who has to provide, the one who is the hero. You have to know, you have to hold, you have to fix. You are exhausted, totally burnt out. Perhaps burnout isn't simply by giving too much, doing too much, offering too much, but from the space that you believe that you have to be the one who fixes the entire world. What if that belief is not true? That you don't have to fix the entire world. That you don't have to know everything. You don't have to be the one who supports, who offers, who loves, who solves all the problems. But you're not is because it feels so true. And your body has been protecting that beliefs for years and decades. It becomes the true you. Every pattern begins with a story. Sometimes the story says, I have to save people. Sometimes it sounds like if they are unhappy, I have failed. If I can't heal them, I am not good enough. This did not begin today or yesterday. It began in childhood or even before that. Perhaps you became the responsible child, the peacemaker in the family, the breadwinner, the perfect child. Somewhere, somehow, love is connected to being useful. Self-worth connected to giving, doing, achieving. As life passes on, it became your definition. Service. Save people's life, help others, so that I am worthy, so that there's a purpose in doing so. Your job may change, your location may change, your profession may change, your title may change, but the wound remained. Up till now, I've been just talking about what you might already know about how trauma was formed, the intellectual side of the story. Concepts and the intellect can take us only so far. In a short little while, we will invite you to practice a little exercise. When you do this with us, do not try to understand it with your intellectual mind. Do not believe in everything that I said, nor reject what I said. Simply investigate what I say and experiencing it with your direct experience. stay with your sensations, emotions, feelings. Simply be present with your open heart and experience it with yourself. And that's where healing begins and where freedom reveals itself. We're going to ask you just simply look inside how you feel about your journey, about your exhaustion, your burnout, your overloading. And just gently find a comfortable space, whether seated or lying down. Gently close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths. Simply being present with your body, right here and now. Notice your existence. Observe your existence. Observe your breath. Next moment, bring into your awareness to someone you feel responsible for. A client, a family member, a friend, a project. As you feel this person, this task, notice what happens within your body. Where do you feel that responsibility? Is that in your chest, or throat, or lower abdomen, or in your solar plexus? Simply notice. Notice the feelings. Notice the sensations arise in that particular organ, particular body part. Simply observe the sensations. Notice whether you feel something pressure, something heavy, something moving around, or could be some kind of a stillness. Maybe it feels like a butterfly, or it feels like a piece of a rock. Or it might feel like a heated sandbag, or anything at all. Simply observe and notice how does that responsibility show up in your body right now. Simply notice what arises without fixing it, without trying to remove it, without analyzing it, without criticizing it, without trying to suppress it. And now gently ask, what belief do I have associated to that sensation? And just wait for a little while. Perhaps the answer comes up immediately. Perhaps thoughts arise. I have to make this work. I have to help him. I have to help her. But she's so old. What can I do about it? I have to just swallow this and don't say a thing. I can't let them down. I can't disappoint him. I have to heal him. I have to make this work. I really have to. I can't fail. I absolutely can't fail. Now ask those thoughts, When did you first arrive in this body? Or when did I notice that first thought? Or when did I hear that first thought? Did it begin with this particular person or situation, or long before this? Did I choose it? Or was it imposed on me? Did I inherit from somebody else? Is this mine? Simply sit, observe, and breathe. Now, another question. The body is being felt. The sensations are identified. The thoughts are appearing. And the emotions are moving. But who is noticing them? When you say I, who is the I? Go inside and notice that naked, raw feeling of your existence. That awareness, that something you call I. Go inside and feel that raw, naked feeling of existence. Only that existence feeling can ever give you the sense of I. And feel that existence. The belief is known, but who is believing in it? Who is the one who knows the belief? And the tension is felt. To whom the tension is being felt? And go back to that raw, naked feeling of existence. Ask that awareness. For that awareness sitting in that body who listens to this recording, that is saying, I am aware, and that awareness, I am aware, I am here, I'm listening, I can notice my thoughts, my belief, my feelings, and my sensations. Now that awareness is exactly the same as this body says, I am here. That awareness arises showing up in that body, and in this body, even though we have a different body, different language, expressing the same thing, I am aware. The energy that allows this true body to say this sentence is awareness, and that awareness has no individual identity. It is the same. It doesn't matter who says that I am aware. And that awareness is universal. It manifests in every body, in every sentient and non-sentient beings. And now feel the tension. The tension is known. To whom the tension is known. And for that who says, I am aware, Can that awareness be exhausted? Can that awareness be intensified? Can that awareness feel exhausted? Can that awareness be burned out? And stay with that. Stay with that awareness, that raw, naked feeling of existence, that existence which is observing the exhaustion, the burnout, the emotional pain, the physical sensation, the contraction that is happening within a body. Observe that. Observe the awareness which is aware, which is observing the physical sensations, emotions, feelings, thoughts, ideas. Watch that. No need to answer. Simply observe. For that, awareness never asks for a thing. Awareness needs no validation. Awareness never tries to save anyone. Awareness does not need proof. Awareness does not try to be someone or achieve anything. Awareness is simply here and never changes. If you look at life carefully, life simply heals itself. A wound can heal itself. A child grows itself. A flower blossoms itself. The heart beats by itself. Healing has always been here. Healing is a natural capacity of life. Healing simply happens. Aware of that. When you have that level of awareness, you will be able to bridge the gap between the person's healing, the body's healing, to self-inquiry, to really knowing the relationship between the body, mind, spirit, awakening, and the self-liberation. How could healing eventually meet self-inquiry? One may desire liberation. One may practice self-realization through bhaktis, that is your services and what you define as services. But without a proper healing, without somatic processing, the body carries the fear. The muscles stores the emotions. The nerve system remembers all the pain. Whenever the memories hit back, flows in like ocean waves. You shiver, you're frozen, you're fearful. You can't do a thing. You totally lose yourself. You don't want to go there. The old trauma, the old pattern, the nerve system defending mechanism will be here to protect you so that you don't get hurt anymore. And that pattern is stopping you to be who you truly are and who you can truly be, to be totally free without all the labors, all the burdens, all the stories, and all the needs to serve, to heal, to help others, to offer, to give endlessly. Your protectors deserve love, kindness, healing, guidance. They are exhausted by protecting you, by placing you in certain scenarios. It's not their fault because they lost trust in you during those old days. It's not their fault. It's also not your fault how life unfolds. This is why healing comes in. Therapy plays such an important role. Despite all your daily rituals, despite what you already know about spiritual healing, about New Age spirituality. Not because you are broken, not because you're not deserving, not because you're not worthy, but because the nerve system was never educated that you are above this all. You're above the body, above the mind, above the stories, above the energy, above everything that you know of. And this is when awareness comes in. When awareness is awakened, it's inactive, you have a level of curiosity. You begin to questioning, why am I identified with the stories? Why I know so many things about healing, but I'm still stuck? Why I guide other people? Why I coach people, offering otherwise? Why am I a psychologist? Why am I a hypnotherapist? But I can't even fix my own problems. And that feeling of not being able to fix yourself is dragging you into your career, into your business. How could you be successful if you can't even fix yourself? You teach people weight loss to maintain a healthy regime, but yet yourself, you're craving sugar, you're craving lolly, you're craving chocolate, you smoke, you drink. This is the time that you need some support from others. This is the time you recognize that I can't do this alone. Why am I the one who fixed everything? Why am I the one who are doing all of these heavy duties, who's doing all the heavy lifting for others, holding them up, when I'm sinking deeper in the mud? You don't have to be. Once you're aware that this journey isn't alone, you are never alone. And you are on a fantastic journey that the world is moving further into a better space. Many people who become awake and aware and are pursuing what they call the true self. And you can do that too. Not knowing what you can become, where you truly belong to, does not mean it's not possible. Knowing it today, it's never late. Healing softens the body, relaxes the nerve system. Self-inquiry reveals your true nature. Therapeutic approach release you from the conditioning, release you from the story, free you from the burden, the heavy bags that you have been carrying for years. Self-inquiry shows you the freedom that has always been here. Together, they become one path that take you home. Perhaps you will never be sick from caring for others, but you have been exhausting from caring for others and carrying others. Someone you never meant to be, but became a false identity. The helper, the rescuer, the provider, the one who believes everything depends on them. Put that story down. And start from today, put that story down. And just for this moment, notice and aware. And just notice and observe. When there is no one left to carry the world, what remains?